weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The numbers for Diggs from a week ago. 6 catches, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in it.
Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, Cohen lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
To throw, it's Allen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Here's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Tyreek Hill from last week, there are the numbers.
3 catches, 81 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Looking to pass. Tua. Out route to Hill, complete.
And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Tua going to throw. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll run on first down. Edmonds.
And a short gain here, down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and another run with Edmonds.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, they run with Edmonds.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The kick by Sanders is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game. Take the points when they're there. And put the emphasis on your defense and go out and get your football back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On the move past the 40. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Allen now on first down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And it's 21-3. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tua.
That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Khalil Mack coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards that time for number 14. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And yet again, it's Howard with a catch.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. O.J. Howard, a 16-yard touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. 2 and now on first down. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. So no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the continue to be dominant now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Give him 9. Carry that time. And they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And we have an injury on the play, and it looks like the running back, James Cook, is the one who's down.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd down, here's Willis.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
2nd down, Willis looks to throw here.
And he floated one out there incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, but that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. Cedric Wilson, touchdown Dolphins. Cedric Wilson, 69 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 28-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. He's got a man, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10.
At about the 32.
He'll start things out by handing to Edmonds.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Peterson.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
James Cook, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man downfield is Hill.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A good pickup there, 22.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Tua now on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tua sets up to pass it.
They'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. Down inside the 10. Touchdown!
Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From the 6. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
20, 10, and this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 35 on second down.
Willis.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Willis with it on 3rd and 1.
Rolling to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. He'll pitch it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and 2nd down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh, Gesicki, a nice grab.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for Miami. Fielded just inside the 20.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is, on one of those high-end sports cars, what's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest to kind of perform.